Great to see you today as always. So today's topic, an incident versus a breach. So before we get into the terminology, let's talk about a cyber attack overview. A cyber attack is when a cyber criminal successfully penetrates your network or your data and gains access to it. Once access is gained to it, they will typically either encrypt the data, therefore damaging the data, or they will steal the data, therefore basically taking it. So when one of these criminals gains access to your network, we call that a cyber incident, meaning there was a compromise to your network. But no data was breached necessarily. In the second scenario, they gained access to your network and then they removed data from your network that they are going to hold, and they're going to either demand a ransom that you have to pay, and or they're going to sell that data on the dark web. By the way, if you pay the ransom, they still may sell the data. They're criminals. But in either case, it's very important that we distinguish an incident versus a breach. Why is this important? If we're talking about personally identifiable information or personal health information, PII or PHI, then our notification standards are different. If we are 100% sure that it was an incident, then our notification rules are different than if we are 100% sure or even potentially sure there was a breach. So, if our network is compromised and we call it a breach, that opens lots of legalities, lots of technicalities, and lots of issues. It's something we need to understand the difference in, and we need to be careful and ensure that we are not getting, we're not misusing that terminology. One last analogy that I like to use in this is that of a robbery of a house. So if someone gains access to a home, breaks a window and enters the home, breaks through the front door, however that may happen, and they enter the home, they damage the home, but they don't remove any belongings. We would, in the cyber world, consider that an incident. If they removed belongings, we would consider that a breach. So pretty easy analogy to think about when you're looking at a home versus a network. James Roden, need computer help? Fantastic to see you. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.